Cancer, hi. So this is going to be a reading for mid-July 2026. And I'll do the reading for you, and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Cancer. What do we got? For you, the overall energy for the reading, the King of Cups. We've got your energy, and it's looking pretty good, pretty sharp. You're keeping yourself balanced, you're keeping yourself grounded, you're keeping yourself in this space of an open heart. So it's pretty cool. Starting off the reading, you get the Knight of Wands crossed by the Knight of Wands crossed by the Nine of Wands. There's an energy that's moving towards you. It looks like a fun idea or a fun energy, and you're like, nope, not today. So maybe, I don't know. There's a little bit of not today, not right now. Like, I'm not up for it. Okay. In your focus, the Six of Cups, there's definitely a soul connection that's kind of occupying your energy right now, your focus. In the recent past, the Two of Wands, not a lot is happening here. A lot of stagnant energy, just not a lot moving, not a lot happening. In your strength, the Six of Pentacles, there's a sense of fairness there. There's a sense of, I feel like you want to give your time and your energy somewhere where maybe you haven't as much lately, and it's kind of like, okay, I need to be fair to whoever and just show up, because I haven't for a little bit. I've been absent. Okay. In the immediate future, the Queen of Pentacles, a little bit of self-love type of an energy is coming through, so maybe a little time for yourself there. Supporting this reading, the Ten of Swords. Yeah, there's something that's very close to just not making it, as far as maybe it's this soul connection, maybe it's a friendship that's been kind of put to the side, and you're kind of realizing that, hey, things are going south there and I didn't even notice, and now what the hell am I doing? Let me start focusing in that direction. I don't know. Maybe it has gone south where it has been established that, hey, this is done. I'm not sure. But the energy that is, no, because you're coming through with the sense of, I want to save it. I want to save it. The energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it, the Four of Pentacles. And you got quite the determination. Once you set your mind, hey, I want to do something for something, you're going to go ahead and do it, or you're going to try your best to do whatever you set your mind to here. In your hopes and fears, the Queen of Swords, yeah, you made up your mind, you know what you got to do. For the potential outcome, the Hangman. I feel like you're doing something, I don't know what, and then you're just kind of going with the flow to see where things are going, so you're definitely taking charge over something. You're applying some sort of action, words, whatever it is that you're doing, and then you're kind of like, okay, hands off, I did what I needed to do, now let's see where things are going, okay, let's clarify. Let me do the King of Cups. For the King of Cups, you get the Five of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the Seven of Cups. Yeah, no, there is a sense of a loss somewhere along the way, and it comes also in with the sense of moving on from that. Okay, well, this is done and over with, so let's move on. So it comes in with both energies of this is done and moving on. I feel like you're kind of in the middle of that. You're trying to establish, is this really done? Do we need to move on? Or is, I feel like that's the space that you're in between the two. Let's do the Knight of Wands. For the Knight of Wands, you get the Four of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, the Page of Wands. Yeah, there's something new coming to the, I feel like it's part of the energy of, if you moved on, this is the energy you would find there. So it's kind of knocking at your door, and you're like, nobody's home yet. Stick around, but not yet. So you're not throwing yourself in there for right now. You acknowledge that this energy is there, available for you to move on, in or with. And it's like, it's nice and all, but like, I'm not available yet. You know, because I'm still trying to figure out if this is done. Let's do the Nine of Wands. The Six of Cups, the Magician, the Four of Wands. See, no, it's like you have 1 foot in, 1 foot out. So there's definitely a commitment here, where it does feel like things are south, things are done. But it doesn't, not fully though. You're not done here. That's why you can't really fully jump into this new chapter that's opening up for you. Because this one's not completed yet for you. You're not convinced that it's done. Neither am I, in all honesty. I'm seeing the energies, but I'm like, no. Something's not quite done here. Because you're not done with it. So again, 1 foot in, 1 foot out type of a deal. You're right at that edge between chapters. One that's trying to close, one that's opening up or trying to open up. Let's do the Six of Cups. In your focus, you get the Chariot, the Nine of Cups, the Six of Swords. It's coming in with a little bit of an energy of too little, too late. Like, I want to give all of my energy in this direction, but am I too late? Like, what the hell have I been doing up until this point, you know? Of course, this could be whoever's at the opposite end of you. It's not coming through as regret, it's coming through as acknowledgement. That, you know, as much as I want to give in this direction right now, why didn't I up until now? You know, what did I miss here? Where was I? There's an acknowledgement of absence on somebody's part. You know, and I think that's what led to this going south. And now whoever's been absent is like, I'm here. I've always been here. But knowing that, no, they haven't, you know. Two of Wands in the recent past, you get the Six of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Queen of Swords. And this is quite a strong connection. It's not just one that you can just, oh, okay, good riddance, you know. No, it's quite a strong connection. It has quite a strong hold on you especially. But there's been a period of time here of absence on somebody's part. I don't know whose. Yours, theirs. It's like nobody paid attention to what was going on here. And now they realize that that's what happened. And now they're kind of scared that, oh my God, I'm losing this. And again, it's coming through as an energy of too little, too late. Like, has this been lost already? I don't know. I'm not feeling it either. Just like you, because you're unsure. You're like, I can't tell. Like, I feel like yes, but I'm not fully believing that, because that's how the energy shows up, as yes, but not fully yes. You know what I mean? So it's like, oh, this is tricky. Let's do the Six of Pentacles. In your strength, you get Seven of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles. It's like one last hurrah. Like, okay, I can accept. Wherever things are going here, I can be okay with that. I can accept that eventually I can get there, where I can accept where things want to go, but not before I try one last thing. I owe it to myself to try one last time, something to hold this together. And if that doesn't work and things play out in whichever way they want to play out, then so be it. But I have to try one last time. Okay. I don't know what. You're not telling me. You're just telling me I gotta try it. And you are. Queen of Pentacles in the immediate future. You get the Knight of Wands, the Nine of Wands, the Ace of Cups. Okay. This energy, this new chapter that is opening up for you too, keeps on knocking at your door. And first you were busy with, okay, I'm still engaged with what's going on in the previous chapter, then the next time it knocks at your door, you're like, I'm busy, nobody's home, because you're busy with yourself. You're kind of giving yourself some time and space just for you. And this energy keeps on trying. And it's like, nope, come back later. Come back later. Right now, not available. Not here. So it's like it's never a good time with you. As far as this energy is concerned. It's funny because it's like it gets the same answer every time. Like, nobody's home. 10 of Swords for the energy that is supporting this. The Page of Swords, the Devil, the Three of Pentacles. See, there's a little bit of lack of effort or acknowledgement of lack of effort on somebody's part. I don't know. Again, I can't tell who this is. I can't tell if it's you or whoever's at the other end of this partnership. But somebody's kind of blaming themselves a little bit for not putting in a little more effort. Should have done more when I had the chance to. Should have, there's a lot of shoulda, woulda, coulda here. But that's not going to help the situation. What's going to help whoever this is the fact that they are acknowledging that maybe they were lacking a little bit in putting in effort or acknowledging, this connection or what's happening in this connection. So that's going to help their healing process over it, but it's not going to fix anything, the shoulda, woulda, coulda. Let's do the Four of Pentacles for the energy that's hidden from you. The High Priestess, the Ten of Cups, the King of Swords. You're hanging on to quite the positive feeling here over things. Like you're really, really hanging on to, I think it's all going to work out great. I got a feeling that it's all going to work out great. Okay. Let's do the Queen of Swords in your hopes and fears. The Emperor, the Empress, the Star. That's all of these energies are coming through with the sense of, well, now I know how meaningful this is. Well, now I know how big this is for me. Well, now, and again, a little bit of too little too late. Is it too late? I can't tell you. I can't tell you because I'm not seeing the energy set in stone. That I can't tell you. I'm not seeing this ending set in stone. But I see a lot of acknowledgement of, that comes through as too little too late. Like now I know what this means to me. Now I know how big this was and is and how important this is, It comes through as one of those you needed to lose something in order to figure out how important this was for you, Which is, if that's what's happening here, then it's quite impactful, quite big. But for the Hangman, in the potential outcome, you get the Death card, the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Wands. You are faced with the actual energy of the ending over something that's very, very important here. And I still don't know if that's what's happening, if something did indeed end, or if you're kind of looking in the face of that energy just to challenge yourself to maybe deal with this if this is indeed the reality of it, in the sense of maybe it's not happening, maybe it's not the ending. But things are definitely kind of up in the air where you don't know what's happening, but then you're kind of like feeling the actual ending of it to like kick you in the gut, to be like, okay, let me see if I can face this. Let me feel this as if it's ended. Let me see. So it's almost looking like I don't have a conclusion to this because these energies don't have a conclusion to what actually is going on here. But I see you going through all sorts of stages. While things look to be kind of up in the air. Like there's no real conclusion as of right now over this. There's a lot of aha moments. There's a lot of realizations over how big this is, whereas before it wasn't treated as much or maybe even dismissed. Like, it's not a big deal. Whatever. And that's what kind of led to this place of, what just happened, So I don't know where things are going. I just see you going through all sorts of stages around this. And there's a lot of healing in that, regardless of where this is going, there's a lot of healing in that. So let me see what the universe has as a final advice for you. The Devil, the Two of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles. Whatever you do, try to stay out of your mind. Try to be out of your mind here. The mind is just going to complicate everything that's going on here. It's just going to take you in all sorts of directions. And there's already a lot of big energy at play for you here. So the more you give power to the mind to take over here and kind of direct you with all the energies that are coming through, the harder it's going to be for you. So try to just allow for all of these energies that are coming through to just flow through you as much as you can, because you're giving a sense of, I'm trying to work on it. Okay, but not with the mind. Stay out of the mind. Let me see the Dream Song Oracle for you. We got a pickle. We got two, but I'm only going to give you one. Let me see what I can do for you here. Garden the Heart, number 28. Alrighty. It's not enough to guard and cultivate our thoughts. We must also pay attention to the heart's garden. Are you allowing your heart to focus on what expands your possibilities? Are you weeding out repetitive thoughts that make you feel small or ashamed? Our emotions tell us with great simplicity and power where we are in relation to where we want to be. Make friends with all the feelings as they show up. Allow them their natural cycle of bloom and fade. Then cultivate the ones you actually want to thrive. Plant your hopes. Water your enthusiasm. Grow your love with wild abandon. Now is the time to make room for all emotions to come and go as they show up, rejecting none. Then, in your surrender, nurture the ones that reflect your great worthiness. This is the path to true love, with self, with other, with life. Anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time.